Answers to what destroyed Craig Mack. Born on 10th May 1970 at the Bronx, New York, Craig Mack was an American rapper and a record producer, and he's one of the founding fathers of Bad Boy Records. Before his career kicked, he had a short stint with his rap group known as MC EZ Troup. He was phenomenal and good at what he does. Through this, he wanted to go solo, and at this point, he wasn't seeing eye to eye with his group members. After the fallout, he went silent without releasing any music for about 4 months. This affected his steady rise, which initially had started taking shape. Things improved when he engineered his way to join Uptown Records. Uptown Records had been managed by Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy, who at this time was just an employee of Uptown Records. This brings us up to speed on what really destroyed Craig Mack. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up as we break it down. To begin with, P. Diddy was fired from Uptown Records after the company felt P. Diddy was undermining the company's setup, and his interest was not with the company. P. Diddy, having mastered the traits of the game as a producer and an elite entertainment industry, he took his expertise a notch higher by forming Bad Boy Records. Your guess is as good as mine on who could make the first signing for Bad Boy Records. In came Craig Mack. Craig Mack was an important inclusion in the team. In fact, he was bigger than P. Diddy, and it's clear P. Diddy betrayed him after producing 3 albums under him and even trending for 14 weeks together apart from being nominated in major awards. Ungrateful P. Diddy tarnished Craig Mack's name in a manner likely to suggest he hasn't been a pillar in the record label and Bad Boy record label can do without him. They fell off just when Craig Mack had set foot in music industry and becoming a force to reckon with. After leaving the Bad Boy record label, his career took another turn and P. Diddy's stakes in the music industry rose at the expense of Craig Mack, who'd made Bad Boy record label a big name. For this reason, he got destroyed musically. The second downfall came in when he joined a church in California, which was believed to have a different religious faith, and he got brainwashed to an extent of sharing his small riches he had acquired. He shared his house to other faithfuls and lived as a community. Surprisingly, in this church, they believed no going to the hospital when one gets sick. You can imagine how this affected Craig's physical as well as his health at large. Thirdly, he got depressed on how his life had changed, and at this point, he was not living with his family. The only family he had were his close fellow believers. His music career was already struggling and not hitting the airwaves as he expected. Not being able to produce music again, his friends abandoned him, and he relocated with his family to South California, and has stated that he had no time for them and the family at large. For this reason, Craig Mack met his downfall. Please like, comment, and subscribe.